Hi, welcome back to Captivating Beauty. I'm your host, Emma, and today we are looking at the Hey Reindeer palette. So the comments have spoken, aka me, and I have decided to play with this palette for a little bit. So this came out around Christmas. It's from Odin's Eye. Look at all the pretty colors that are there. And when this came out, I saw a lot of conflicting reviews. So one person I saw say it was good and that the other palette was not their cup of tea, or that the other palette was their cup of tea. I think it was the Snowman palette, but this one was not. And so I kind of want to get an idea of what maybe they're talking about with this one. I do own a couple of Odin's Eye palettes, a couple of their collaborations. They are definitely pigmented, very pigmented palettes, but I've never had a problem with their formula. So we're going to try out today. So the colors I'm thinking of is I think I'm going to go in with Holly first, which is right here, this bluish gray shade. And then I might use Ivy right here. And then this reindeer color in the inner corner, but I'm not sure yet because it's so conflicting because I want to play with that reindeer color and the greetings color, but then part of me wants to play with holly, ivy, and cider. So I think we're just going to mix them up today. So I'm tapping in with holly and we're just going to pack that in this inner corner here. And then we're just gonna start blending outwards from where we started that color. So far it seems pretty pigmented. There is a little patch right here. I don't know if y'all can see it, but there's like a little patch right here that is not picking up a ton of pigment. Let me just put a little more on my brush and see if I can, there we go. So it didn't stay for long. It kind of just needed a little bit more pigment there. We're just going to keep blending. So far, I am not upset with it. A little bit more. So far, so good, right? So that's a good start to the outer corner. And then I'm going to use this Ivy shade. So I'm going to take a little bit on my brush, tap it a little bit more. And then we're going to sweep a little here and just transition that blue from that gray blue. Make sure that's blended in. All right. So it is definitely showing up, just not as impactful as I usually would notice on these pigments. And I did use a white base because I wanted to make sure that the colors really popped here, because I want to give it the best opportunity. So, So I don't know if you can see, but right there, it's like a tiny bit of balding. Nothing crazy, but enough to kind of notice a little bit. We'll see as we keep continuing. All right. Okay, so I think I got that ivy color where I want it. I'm going to use a color switch. Actually, my color switch is from Odin's Eye. So we're going to use my color switch. And then we're going to go into that reindeer shade. So that was ivy. This is reindeer. I think the cool tone nature of these, I think the pink will mix. So fingers crossed. Yep. Definitely mixing in. Right, and you're definitely seeing that pink. It's not as, well, of course it's a cooler shade, but it's not as bright as I want it to be. And maybe it's just because I'm blending, blend, blend, blend. Maybe if I pack it on, I'll get a little bit more pigment. So I packed it on a little bit and it's still kind of, still not as powerful as I want it, but not bad. And I do like that pink in the corner. Just gonna blend a little bit more in. All right. So I think I got this. Oh, okay. And the more I play with that gray color, the more it's starting to like disappear in my crease area. I need to stop. So I'm just gonna reapply that. And just see if I can blend that in a little bit. All right. This is not the completed look. I'm gonna clean this up a little bit off camera, but I'm gonna try and blend a little bit more out before I go into any shimmer. And then let's reintroduce that ivy shade back in. I don't think it's totally getting lost, but I think it's not as pigmented as when I first put it on. All right, there we go. That's that color back. I don't want that pink shade to completely take it over. Like, because I want that pink, but I don't want all that pink. Okay. And then, in between two shades, but I think I'm gonna go with this color right here. So, see if I can get it to shift. There we go. There we go. So see, it's a little bit of a clear base. But it's got a little bit of a pink shift. So we're gonna get my glitter glue. We're gonna apply a little bit of that. Let's not let's not spoil my next video, but also not get glitter glue on my next video idea. We're just gonna paint on the glue where I want it. So one thing I kind of have about at least the shimmer I just did, which was Christmas Ham, it's right here. It feels a little chunky. Not a ton, but it is a little chunkier than I'm used to, I think, because it is Crumble City, and that's kind of how it comes off on the brush. Right, so we're gonna apply it. Is very impactful though, at least from what I can see. It is very impactful. We're just gonna dab that onto the places we want the shimmer. And then I'm gonna look up. All right. Then we're gonna use the color swatch. We're just gonna make sure that shimmer is blended. Take a little bit more of that holly color and just stamp around it. Let's blend it in. All right. So I think that's how the look is gonna go for the most part. I'm also gonna put Reindeer. By the way, the embossings on this is so cute. Like, I don't want to use it. I kind of don't want to use it because of that. So I'm gonna use that Reindeer shade all on the under eye, because I think that's pretty. Like I said, using a little bit more than I usually do, at least with Odin's eye. All right. So I'm gonna go do my other eye off camera. I'm gonna clean this one up and I'm gonna put mascara on, and then we're gonna. All right, so I am back, finished both looks, put some lipstick on, a little bit of highlighter, and now I'm here to discuss my thoughts. So, the Reindeer palette, I think, has some beautiful shades in it, just gorgeous shades that anyone who loves color would enjoy in their collection. But I'm a little concerned about some of the shades and the longevity of the shades, which has never been a concern for me with ooh, with Odin's eye. So for example, if you see right there, it is starting to bald. So I don't know if that's because of the primer I used or the powder I put on my eyes, or it's just the palette. This is my first attempt at it, so who knows? But I probably do need to try it another time to see if those colors will bald again. Because the the holly shade is working fine, was not working fine, but the ivy and reindeer seem to be looking okay. And then the shimmer, so the shimmer is gorgeous. It looks beautiful on the eyelids. That little pinky shift goes great with the look. But as you can see, that's what the shade looked like after me playing in it. Now, I don't know if I used the wrong brush, if I should have used more of a glitter brush, or if I should have used another technique. I know it's a little bit textured, so I may need to try another technique with it Overall, beautiful shade, but I had some trouble with it. Overall, the look is good. I just feel like it took me a little while to get to where I wanted to get with it. And I don't always want to fight my palettes, which is sad because I really do like Odin's Eye. And I wanted this palette because the colors were pretty and well, that was the main point was the colors are pretty. But, Odin's Eye just has such a good record that I was expecting the same quality, but I'm starting to see why some people were having trouble with it. Now, this could be user error. I love Odin's Eye, and I wish, but who knows if it's still out. I have heard good things about the other palettes, though. The uh, the two original palettes, I think they are sold out. But if you are looking for a good Odin's Eye palette that I can recommend, the little ghost palette, I think they still had some in stock the last time I checked. This one, in partner with Angelica Nikovic, is beautiful. Look at those colors. If you are a color lover, this is going to be the palette for you. The shimmers go on beautifully. I've not struggled with it. It is super pigmented. Great palette if you want to check out Odin's Eye. I also have their highlighters, and their highlighters are beautiful as well, especially their shifty ones. So definitely if you're looking into Odin's Eye, there are some great products. I just don't know if I could recommend the Hey Reindeer palette. All right. Well, thank y'all for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, whatever you can afford. I appreciate it. And if you didn't like my video, well, it was good to know you while I could. Thank you, and I hope y'all have a good day. Bye.